Poland, Europe, April 18, 2025.
Ty daj cygara. Patrz, kurwa, wszystko ja pierdolę.
A powerful supercell storm passed over Poland, which generated a dangerous microburst phenomenon, a sudden and strong blow of vertical wind, carrying with it huge amounts of water. Towns lying in the path of this destructive storm were literally flooded, and the water level in many places rose rapidly. Everyone prayed for their safety and that of their families, where that hope echoed amidst the strong winds and the torrential floods. The editorial office is receiving disturbing reports of serious damage in the Jaroslaw region. The town of Pawłosiów seems to have been hit the hardest, having experienced heavy flooding caused by heavy rain and hail. Witnesses report a landscape reminiscent of a mudslide. Streets and properties are covered in a thick layer of mud and debris. Photos and videos are circulating on social media, showing how the water has flooded roads. It has also entered properties and at least a few homes. In the Jarosław district, an alarm was issued for fire brigades, which are working with great commitment on the spot, helping residents and removing the effects of the element. It is hard to imagine the scale of destruction that the local community had to deal with. Within a few dozen minutes, the quiet town turned into a lake. Flooded were houses, farms, basements, schools, shops, roads. People lost everything. The government said, if this year's storm season begins so dramatically, we will be anxiously following the further development of the weather situation. We appeal to residents to exercise caution and follow the emergency services announcements. The spokesman firefighter said, in several cases, we also removed broken branches and limbs that blocked roads and sidewalks. We received the most calls for intervention from Przemysl and Jarosław counties. The officer on duty at the Provincial Crisis Management Center, WCZK, in Rzeszów told PAP that storms and strong winds caused power outages for approximately 1,300 customers in the region. The most difficult situation is in the Pawłosiów commune in Jarosław County. The Podkarpacki voivode Teresa Kubashul immediately went to the site to personally assess the scale of the destruction and coordinate aid activities.
Uważaj, tutaj, ten, idź za Markiem.
The Municipal Crisis Management Center in Jaroslaw announced that due to the unfavorable hydrological situation, residents of houses located along the Milka stream in Jaroslaw should prepare for a possible evacuation. On Friday afternoon, a difficult situation also occurred in Przemysl, where many streets were flooded. In the evening, the city's mayor reassured residents on social media, informing that the situation in the city was returning to normal.
Oh, wow.
Throughout the city, the fire department has received over 70 reports of local flooding and inundation. All streets and viaducts are currently passable, except for the passage under the railway bridge from Sportowa Street, where the fire department and PYK are still working. The pumping station switchboard under the bridge was flooded, but the fire department's motor pump is in use, explained President Bakun. Due to the forecast of violent storms and strong winds, an RCB alert is in effect in the Podkarpacy region on Friday. The rescue operation has involved firefighters from the Volunteer Fire Department, the State Fire Service, the police and the Polish Army from the very beginning. They fight the elements shoulder to shoulder. They save people, pump out water and try to save what they can.
Co tam piorun? Tam chyba pływa, nie?
Co to mi zobaczyć, czy nie?
Co tam piorun? Tam chyba pływa, nie?
Co to mi zobaczyć, czy nie?